Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a member of Abu Dhabi Royals? Well, you should know that their definition of normal life is very different from yours. In their world, normal entails owning a family car collection that could compete with a luxury auto show, purchasing a football team, and only going to 2 games per season. Let's start by examining their enormous fortune and commercial endeavors in 2024. How rich is the Al Anan royal family of Abu Dhabi? With an astounding net worth of $35 billion, Dubai, commanded by UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, hit the jackpot and became the richest family in the world, according to Bloomberg. The family, also known as MBZ, is wealthy, and also own a number of expensive properties, such as the stunning Qasr Al Watan Presidential Palace in Abu Dhabi, 8 private jets, and a $475 million presidential palace. This 94-acre palace, which houses the crown jewel among their collection of exquisite pads, is not only large, but also magnificent, with a chandelier adorned with 350,000 crystals and a treasure trove of old relics, that represents the height of royal splendor. Look at this, please, don't you want to live here? Let's talk about the architecture. The building, Qasr Al Watan, is a Frankenstein's monster of architecture, fusing futuristic flair with traditional Arabian vibes to create a visual feast of domes, arches, and geometric patterns that will make your eyes pop. But the palace's library is more than just a visual feast. Instead of singing teapots, it has shelves upon shelves of books covering everything from science to culture. But it's not just bookworm bliss. Qasr Al Watan offers breathtaking views of the Arabian Gulf and the Abu Dhabi skyline. And let's not even talk about the gardens. They are like something from a fairy tale, so lush and green that they're worthy of Instagram posts. Speaking of opulent palaces, let's talk about the characters in the family. The second boss is Mansur, who chairs the state-owned Mubadala investment company in Abu Dhabi. Prior to that, he chaired IIC after the One Malaysia Development Board scandal and the arrest of Kadem Mal Kubas in 2016. Who was in charge when the business combined with Avar Investments? Kubas claimed that Mansur and UAE authorities were using him as a scapegoat in the incident. In 2005, Mansur was named to the Supreme Petroleum Council and chaired the IP board. In 2007, he was named chairman of the Emirates Investment Authority, and also the chairman of Sovereign Wealth Fund of the UAE. Mansur spent $280 million in Virgin Galactic through Avar Investment Company, giving him a 32% share at the company. In March 2009, Avar Investment Company also paid $2.7 billion to purchase a 9.1% investment in Delo, with the intention of raising that amount to 15% by August 2010. Mansur is the owner of the Abu Dhabi Media Investment Corporation, ADMIC, which formed Sky News Arabia, an Arabic-language news channel based in Abu Dhabi, in collaboration with British Sky Broadcasting Unit. The family also owns the English-language newspaper known as The National, and surprisingly, they own a 2.1% stake in the pan-European channel Euronews. The family's wealth also includes a sizable 6% stake in the world's oil reserves and investments in a number of well-known businesses, such as Elon Musk's SpaceX and Rihanna's Fenty beauty brand. Now, let us discuss the remarkable collection of over 700 ultra-luxurious cars owned by President Sheikh Mohammed's younger brother, Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamdan Al Nahyan. His collection includes the largest SUV, 5 Bugatti Veyrants, a Lamborghini Renton, a Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, a Ferrari 599XX, and a McLaren MC12. Sheikh Ahmed is worth more than $20 billion, according to Celebrity Net Worth, despite his preference to avoid the spotlight. Sheikh Ahmed has gained notoriety for his extravagant expenditures on outrageous automotive projects. He appears to live by the word "go big or go home," as seen by his enormous collection of cars, which is displayed at 4 museums in the United Arab Emirates, Morocco, and beyond. Sheikh Ahmed was given the moniker Rainbow Sheikh in the early 1990s in response to an odd request he made. As a wedding present, he requested that Mercedes build a complete fleet of S-Class vehicles in every hue of the rainbow. This moniker remained, and his admiration for the colorful hues is evident in the murals and cars with rainbow themes at all of his museums, just as one might assume that a billionaire would have an extensive collection of supercars. Instead, his collection consists of numerous Mercedes-Benz cars as well as oddball off-road vehicles and American classics. Surprisingly, he has no Audi or BMW in his collection, as all his cars are Mercedes. Sheikh Hamad has a fascination with superzing things that extends beyond cars. His Instagram page features enormous replicas of several vehicles. His love of enormous projects began over 10 years ago when he was in island close to Abu Dhabi. He had his name etched into the sand to create canals so big, which can be seen from space. Take a cue from Sheikh Ahmed and go big, bold, and always colorful if you ever find yourself with billions to spend. This enormous inscription inexplicably disappeared a few years later, leaving everyone puzzled why it was taken so suddenly. Among the many global records that Sheikh Ahmed possesses is the Guinness Global Record for the greatest collection of 4.4 vehicles, which features 718 automobiles. In the Emirates National Auto Museum, almost 200 of these cars are kept. In addition, he maintains an off-road vehicle museum in Shia that features some of his most amazing automotive creations. A massive globe caravan is among Sheikh Ahmed's most peculiar creations. Among his eccentric collection is a massive copy of a World War II AA car. This enormous model of our world is not self-propelled and requires a towing vehicle. The caravan contains 9 guest rooms and 9 bathrooms, making it a truly unique mobile home. Willie's Jeep, which is about 6.5 meters tall and too massive to fit within the pyramid-shaped museum, was crowned the tallest motorized car in the world by Guinness World Records in 2010. And among Sheikh Ahmed's collection is the largest SUV car, the Davin. This 24-ton, 108-meter-long, 10-wheeled behemoth was put together using a military truck and several commercial vehicles. The largest pickup truck in the world, a Ford F-150, that looks like a toy due to its sheer size, an enormous scale model of a 1950s Dodge Power Wagon. This enormous car is 64 times larger than the original, doubles as a luxurious car, with 4-bedroom air-conditioned villa on wheels. If you've ever wondered what a billionaire who loves cars does with his fortune, then you will understand, as Sheikh Ahmed also created a gigantic replica of the Hummer H1, which holds the record for being the largest Hummer in the world. This vehicle is 3 times larger by scale and 27 times larger by volume than a standard Hummer H1. Sheikh Ahmed's assortment offers an intriguing. Tanan bin Zed Al Nahyan is in charge of the family's main investment company, which has grown phenomenally over the last 5 years, adding almost 28,000 value, and today valued at $235 billion. The corporation creates many job opportunities outside of their holdings in the UAE, such as agriculture, energy, entertainment, and maritime companies. The Abu Dhabi royal family has many companies in Paris and London. The former head of the family was even referred to as the landlord of London because of their wide portfolio of properties in some of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the United Kingdom. The UAE president's company, Abu Dhabi Royal Family, acquired a mansion in November that was built on the site of the former BT Earls Court telephone exchange. This Chelsea property was sold for £65 million, making it one of the most expensive properties sold in London last year. The top spot went to a £138 million Mayfair mansion owned by Indian billionaire Ardar Panala. The UAE president's new purchase is a part of a development that consists of 3 identical mansions built between 2004 and 2006, very near to W10 neighborhood. One of these brick villas, with 9 bedrooms, a glass elevator, and a basement with a swimming pool and cinema, was one of the most expensive new constructions ever sold by London developers. This property was sold for £51 million in 2015. In September 2008, Mansour purchased Manchester City from former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra. On September 23, 2008, the Abu Dhabi United Group, supported by Mansour, completed the takeover transferring ownership to them. In 2001, Stephen West, Paul Daniel, and Giles Mackay had purchased the old telephone exchange site for £13 million. Mansour also owns Manchester City and the City Football Organisation, which was founded in 2014, and Mumbai FC, New York City FC, and Melbourne City FC. In addition to purchasing Manchester City Football Club, Mansour also owns 81% control stake in City Football Group, which is in charge of managing Manchester City FC. And despite this, Mansour has only been to 2 Manchester City games, the 2010 Champions League final and the 2023 Champions League final, with a fleet of 8 aircraft, including private jets. So what do you really think about the Abu Dhabi royal family lifestyle? Let me know in the comment below, and don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you have not. Thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Stay blessed.